This is Nick with Bill Brothers Roofing, starting my digital inspection at 9226 Briercrest Drive out here in La Mesa. We're on top of a very thick architectural asphalt shingle roof. Looks like they went ahead and redid all these ridge caps just to kind of spruce up the look of the roof a little bit. But you know, this is a really thick product. I don't see any particular issues on this roof that really stand out. This roof is more than likely 20 to 25 years old at the moment. You can see how old a lot of these dormer vents are. You can see that there has been some damage along some of these edges with this asphalt shingle. You can see kind of how brittle it is. But that does not mean that the roof is not still waterproof. It's just showing its age. But it's a good product, and I think that it was installed properly. Obviously, we do have some repairs that have been done over in this section. I'm going to point that out as well in this video. I do want to point out just kind of how loose the majority of these shingles are right now. So you can see how loose everything is. The adhesiveness on this product is really starting to go. And you can also see just how rusted out those nail holes are. And those nail holes are right along the seams of these this shingle product. So, you know, it's definitely something that the homeowner wants to they should keep an eye out for, right? Technically, we do not want to have any kind of nail next to a seam within 4 inches. So the fact that there are nails so close to seams, and those are just, you know, some random shingles that I pulled up, it's probably telling me that the rest of the roof is in that same condition. It was installed that same way as well. So again, I explained to the homeowner, you know, this roof definitely has some life left in it. You know, typically this roof will probably last another 5 years or so, 5 to 8 years, depending on, you know, what kind of weather we end up having. If it's not leaking right now, then everything is fine. Now, obviously, if we start to see some leaks poke their head through, well, you know, that roof can go pretty quickly at that point. You can see kind of how shiny this product is right now. You can see all that fiberglass showing through. Essentially, what that is the oils on this asphalt shingle have began to evaporate. And as those oils evaporate, the granules then start to deplete. They roll off the product every time it rains. And then once those granules deplete, that fiberglass becomes exposed. As you start to see that fiberglass throughout the roof, the waterproofing is affected. So this is the first sign that the product itself has started to go past its life expectancy. When the homeowner is ready to redo this roof, we're gonna have to remove and reinstall these solar panels. Not a problem. We have in-house solar crews that take care of that on a daily basis for the majority of the roofs that we do in San Diego. There are lots of solar panels on this roof, or in this city, so our guys are more than capable to do so. You can see that the chimney has proper step flashing along as well. The sealant around the penetrations is starting to go. You can see how all that is starting to crack, so water and moisture can be coming down those penetrations when it does rain. But again, that is just signs that the roof is aged. Again, I'd say this roof is 20 to 25 years old. This penetration does not have any sealant around it. The valleys were woven very nicely. You can see all the granules that are starting to accumulate in the gutter itself. So again, these are all signs that the product has started to go past its life expectancy. I want to point out this repair over here. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we can see, looks like a handyman came by and just tried to do as good of a job as he could. But they left all these exposed nail heads on this product. They did not properly overlap. What probably ended up happening is they maybe just didn't buy enough shingle. So they try to just stretch it as much as they could. So any kind of exposed nail head on a roof is a leak that is waiting to happen. So those exposed nail heads will begin to leak sometime in the future. So again, that is something that the new homeowner is going to need to keep an eye on. But again, as far as the overall condition of this roof, you know, I'd say that this roof definitely still has some life left in it. That can be anywhere from 5 to 8 years from now that it will need to be replaced, depending on how long it lasts, depending on how long we can get without it leaking. Obviously, if we do start to see a leak, then just know that the rest of the roof will start to go quickly. That is it for my inspection.